Okay, Arsenal fans, let us quickly talk about what I think Gyökeres brings to Arsenal. We are not yet even talking about. A lot I've said about his goal scoring, his ability to bang goals, his ball control, everything. We already know the pedigree of Gyökeres. We know how many goals he has scored in Portugal. We know how he has been able to develop his game. But there's one thing we are not talking about, and I'm going to be showing you on this, tactical, but just brief explanation to show you what Arsenal will be able to do with Gyökeres. Arsenal normally set up in 4-2-3-1. If you watch the game, you will see here will be Timber or White. In the center pairing will be Saliba and Magales or Kiwo and Mosquera. Miles Lewis Kelly. Then in the middle you might be having Zubimendi and then Rice, and then in attack Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli or Noni and Gyökeres. Important signing. There is one thing we are not talking about. This guy brings chaos to Arsenal. Chaotic movement. This chaotic movement is those kind of moments you see from, if you've been watching football, like from 60 minutes, it looks as if the ball is no longer with plan or pattern. Everything is just like end to end. Football goes that way. And that is when smaller teams or other teams used to take advantage and maybe score 2 or 3 to take the game far away from you. Probably the game is 1-1 or the game is 2-1. There's no much, tactics again. It's not based on vibes, and inshallah, this is where this guy will revel. Gyökeres will show teams Pepe. That time, Arsenal will be able to be maybe probably defending, because when Arsenal is defending, Saka is always coming, Martinelli is always coming. Arsenal normally play in a shape of 4-4-2, and this is where Gyökeres come into it. When Arsenal are defending, maybe 4-4-2, Gyökeres can easily be able to go to this side. This is that chaos I'm telling you. This guy is so good that he doesn't like to only stay in the channel. He likes to be here. He also sometimes interchange with this guy, especially when his team is facing attack. He always likes to go this side to be able to come from here. And he will give Arsenal the opportunity that whenever he's now receiving the ball, in this area, maybe the opponent is going on attack, Arsenal win the ball, pass it to Gyökeres. Now give this guy, Saka will have the opportunity, instead of running here, all of them will now give Arsenal the opportunity to send, many guys forward. Miles Lewis Kelly will now come in the middle, normally like this. This is what he will give us now. This chaotic movement is what he will give us now. And then he will help Saka. Saka can now be inside. Saka can now no longer be thinking about only holding width. Sometimes you see Gyökeres, this other side, helping Martinelli to now be inside the 18-yard box. He can be able to, glide from this side, try to come here, create chances for his teammates, pass the ball inside the 18-yard box. If you watch his movement, you see that barely will you see him, being inside the 18-yard box. And one good thing people don't know about a player of this magnitude is that it's easy for you to mark out those ones that are just sleek, very good, trap the ball, one to turn, those chaotic ones, like they look as if their leg is just joining together. Sometimes they create chaos in the game. That's why I say from 60-70 minutes, that's when you will start seeing what he does to the team. That time when these guys are always trying to fly forward, you see him dropping deep. When Arsenal are like in the shape of, Arsenal in the shape of 4-4-2 defending, you will see him drop here, even receive the ball. Kindly, he will easily receive the ball, then turn, pass, and start going towards this direction. That can make these two defenders to come, to him, helping Saka to come inside the 18-yard box, helping these guys, because he's not taking their attention. Odegaard is also occupying dangerous positions. So that is one thing I see that we're not talking about. And for then, on the other side, he can score goals. Inside the 18-yard box. He's also feasting on a lot of crosses. His ball striking is massive. He can be able to, push himself to the left, to the right, to be able to receive the ball. He can also be able to drop, receive the ball from here, turn, and then be able to connect with his teammates. So it will be hard for opponents to mark him, because he's not that striker also that always stay inside the 18-yard box. He's always rolling around, looking for where the ball is. The ball is this side, is always coming here. When his team is facing, counter, he's always staying where he can be able to get the ball and attract other defenders to himself, so that there will be space. If he does it this side, he can easily go this side, and then these two guys are coming, and then he's trying to take them on, and then you can see movement, and that will be what he will bring to us now. I think it's going to be a good signing. One question now, will Arteta allow that chaotic part of him to happen? Because Arteta just like control. Sometimes those chaotic moments are needed for your team to be able to outpace and then kill the other team. But then let's see what is going to happen. But this is what I'm thinking about Viktor Gyökeres outside those other skills he brings to the table. Let me know what's in the comment section. Remember, we are beyond the match. If you've not gotten your football gist, slide into my DM and remain your best vlog. Thank you.